about to go on my first thrifting adventure here in Toronto, and it's sweater weather, you guys. I'm actually wearing a knit in the middle of June. I mean, what? Outfit of the day, needed something comfortable because we are actually going to be heading to the bins today. This is going to be my first time ever at a bins store. If you guys don't know what a bin store, they actually have like Goodwill bins all over America. I've never actually been to those before, but basically what it is that a bunch of bins come into the store, you dig through it, collect things that you want, and then they sell it by the pound. So you could really find some good gems for some super cheap prices. And I'm really excited to try this place out. We are currently at a place called Market by the Pound. I brought Michelle with me to help me film, and obviously she knows how much I love thrifting. You wanted to try it for yourself today? Exactly. So we're gonna take you guys in. It's gonna be super fun, I think. We got our disposable gloves because I don't know what kind of nasty stuff is gonna be there. So I'm gonna take you guys in. Hopefully we'll find really good stuff. And without further ado, come thrift with me at the thrift bins. Okay, off the bat, guys, this is what I'm seeing over here. They have a bunch of the bins, and I actually like that they're netted, so you can even see through them, which is really cool. And they said that the best stuff are usually at the bottom. So, got my gloves, and we're gonna do some digging. Guys, I honestly don't even know where to start, and I don't even know what I'm looking for. Let's start. Found a pair of Levi's already. They're obviously just a bigger size, so I will pass them. But good to know that they do have like branded stuff here. It's hard to do this all one-handed. Yeah, they got a lot of the 501 Levi's. These are actually perfect. They're just so small. Just found a pair of overalls. It's a kid's extra large, so whether it'll fit, I don't know. It's like a workout. Oh. The comfy pants. Oh, Michelle found this t-shirt. It's actually such a cute sleeve shirt. I'm too excited right now. I am parked right outside the Value Village that I always used to come to when I was here in Toronto. I mean, how insane. It feels like it's been forever since I've been here, but it also feels like it's been no time at all because I drove here without a GPS. I got here so quickly, and I'm so excited to take you guys with me. Guys, it's actually so cold outside, but I love it. It's really getting me back into the thrifting Canadian experience. Honestly, not much of a plan. I really kind of want to just see what it is. You guys already know that in terms of the kind of clothes I'm looking for, I'm always trying to be a little bit more modest with how I dress, so we're obviously going to be keeping that in mind. But in terms of what they have, I mean, summer stuff for sure, but maybe we'll still find a couple good knits. I don't know. I really don't know what to expect. It's been a long time. If you are watching right now, comment down below, been here since Canada, because I want to know if you guys have been watching me since my Canadian thrift trips, because they're definitely different than the Florida ones. And I know I said this already, but I'm like freaking excited. So without further ado, you guys, come thrift with me in Canada. Oh my god, nostalgia, you guys! It's actually, I don't know if it's bigger than I remember, but I do know that I don't think they actually brought back change rooms in this thrift store. So because of that, they have racks on racks on racks and a lot of extra space. Where do we even start? Okay, I already know that in my trip here, I did not bring enough warm clothes because I just did not expect for it to be as chilly as it is. So I'm even open to getting some long sleeve stuff and even some long sleeve denim. Because honestly, my outfit is not even cute today, you guys, because I literally, like, these linen black cargos are like the only pants that I had and the only ones that I was able to bring with me today. And this knit is also the only sweater that I brought. So in need of major help. But guys, I can't believe I'm here. I already see some linen pants. Or is this a skirt? Okay, back up and reset. I want to make sure that we're hitting every section. So let's start off in the tops. You know what, you guys? No, I take it back. We are in Canada. We are going to be starting off this thrift trip the way that I start off all of them, in the men's section. You know, I usually don't shop in the men's section as much anymore. Wait, is that a new rack? Hold on, should we start there? I literally feel like a squirrel right now. Okay, men's section, new racks. Here we go. This always used to be like my ride or die place to start. Besides 28, 30 jeans, especially like in order to find those like amazing fit mom jeans. The 505s I actually like a lot, but these ones are obviously damaged. There's so many things that I used to like ride or die love thrifting. For example, like windbreakers, I was obsessed with them. Adidas ones, Nike ones, crew necks and hoodies also. Definitely not really much my style anymore. I mean, how much of a throwback is this, you guys? Remember all the Champion hoodies and crew necks that I used to thrift? I just like needed to come and reminisce because Florida does not have a sweater section like this whatsoever. All right, about time we venture back into the women's section. What do you guys say? I'm looking here for some denim shorts. Obviously, it's impossible to find ones that are longer. These ones would have been really cute. They're a pair of vintage Lee ones, but still too short for me as of right now because I always want shorts that kind of like reach to the bottom of my fingertips. I mean, they have a lot of them. They're just too short. Alright, so what I am noticing so far is that it's actually a lot harder for me to find fabrics that I'm used to thrifting in Florida. For example, like linens and like light fabrics like that. A lot of the pants and everything here are much more weighted, heavier wool, which is really hard for me to wear in warmer climates. I think this is like the only linen pants I found, but I'm not vibing so much with the color. You guys can see everything is just so like thick and warm, and I'm really just sweating looking at it. But I did find these pants, and I actually think they're super cool. I obviously love striped pants. They are a wool. They do seem a little bit big, but as you guys know, whenever I have pants with a drawstring, I usually like to just pull the drawstring tight, and it definitely fits better. I have to try them on top of what I'm already wearing, but good potential. I love the purple color of this one. I feel like if this is the kind of skirt that could be high rise and kind of go right above my knee. So in the sea of everything here that is very warm weather based, I feel like the dresses is really where I'm going to thrive for shopping for warmer weather. And I already found two really cute ones, guys. Look at this dress. It is honestly so freaking precious. I love the pattern. I even love this little bow here in the front. Little ruffly details as well. Such a stunning piece. And even this one too. I'm already imagining it layered with a white t-shirt underneath. I love the denim concept of it. I think that could be a really cute one also. Bodycon dresses like this are obviously really awesome, especially layered with like a button down on top. And they do have like a full t-shirt overall. I just see myself sweating in that. You already know how much I love me my one-piece outfits, and this definitely feels like a linen-y style material. It's a size large, but I have a feeling like it could still fit pretty well, even as a more like baggy piece, but I do want to try it on. This one will either look stunning on or like a hardcore no. It's basically like just a flow down dress to the floor. I do really like the color, but I don't know. The green that I love so much, you guys, and you know how much I love this pattern. This could be a really cute dress, and I love the fact that the shoulders are covered. I've never seen that brand before, but I really like the tag. Really cute summer piece. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm struggling. I'm literally not finding nearly as much as I thought I would. I really think it's just because the clothing here is just so different. I don't know how to explain it. Definitely you see a lot more dark colors versus light colors, which you guys know I absolutely love my like pastels and my linens, just my lighter tones in general. Obviously that's like based on this selection. There's that. It's also the fact that a lot of the clothing and the fabrics are just made with such thick materials that I mean, I'm only imagining wearing some of this stuff and I'm already breaking a sweat. Like this piece is pretty cool. It's like a maxi dress that has a slip dress underneath, but that's the other thing, you guys. $24.99. Like I am not used to these prices at all. I mean, I knew that Value Village was expensive, and I knew that the thrift stores in Canada in general hiked up their prices as of recent. To this extent, I know that it is Canadian dollars, and I am not bashing my Canadian thrift stores. In a way, I do love them, but holy, I'm used to spending like $5.99 for a dress in America. But here's something that hasn't changed and truly still feels like home. I just bumped into someone by accident, and she said sorry. America would never. But I just found this like messenger style bag right over here. This looks like the perfect size bag to throw in this vlog camera, especially on my thrift trips, and I do love the green color tones, especially with the neutrals that I wear often in that color. It's a nice pairing. Browns, greens, neutrals, that's the vibe for summer. Like y'all, $8.49. Why are all the t-shirts like $8 or $9? Like, bro, come on. I think I may have to check out the Salvation Army next door. Maybe they'll be a bit better there when it comes to prices, because these are definitely a lot. My Canadians, please refresh my mind. Has it always been this pricey? Or have I just like become spoiled in Florida and like forgot how much it was? Like $8 to $10 to $12 for a t-shirt. Does that sound normal? Like this one would be so nice to layer on top of a high skirt, but like, ugh. Oh, but I really like this button down. The texture of this fabric is so pretty, and the buttons are super dainty to throw over top of a dress or a tank top. I love that. I just noticed that I like shirts with buttons in general, so that's why the short sleeve blouses are a good section for me. Okay, I wanted to try a couple on. I really like this top, but you see how it's really tight in the arms? I definitely wanted more of a loose look, so I'm gonna leave it behind, but the material is so soft. This is why we gotta try stuff on. You think in your mind you have an image of what something is gonna look like, but then nah. Is it awkward also my pants are down there? Whatever, you do what you gotta do. You guys, I'm so sad it's too small. Oh, I'm so sad about this dress, you guys. It just doesn't even so pretty though. You know what? I'm gonna get it anyway. I'm gonna do another giveaway for you guys because this is just so precious. One of you has to have it. I am shook. I just tried everything on and I didn't like a single thing. I'm shocked. I mean, my cousin is here and she's literally like found a bunch of stuff for herself. Oh, why am I struggling? Okay, we're gonna head on over to the next thrift store. I found good stuff. It just for some reason just didn't look good when I put it on me, you know? So the only thing I'm gonna pick up here is the bag and the dress because again, I want one of you guys to have the dress for one of you guys that will fit into it. Y'all, this is new. Self-checkout at a thrift store. Valuable, just stepping it up. What is up, you guys? Okay, day 2. Yesterday was definitely a little bit of a flop because I went to my favorite thrift store and I just could not for the life of me find a single thing that I wanted to pick up. We've already been here for a week and a half. We have a couple days left and I thought before we go, I had to stop by one more thrift store and see how it goes because honestly, guys, yesterday when I came home, I was like to Eran, I think for the first time ever, I finally got closure on my Canadian thrift stores. I was really mourning the fact that I didn't live here anymore because I had such epic thrift trips, but then there's a part of me that's like, did the thrift stores change or did my style change? Because a lot of the things that I used to wear I was still able to find. But with all that, today we're back at another location. This is probably the second most frequent one that I always used to go to and I'm just curious to see what we find today. So let's go. Thrifting day 2 in Canada. I'm back, baby. Guys, it is like super busy here today, but I'm gonna start off in the women's section, specifically in the top. I already found this cute little knit cardigan. Obviously the prices, it looks like it's a consistent thing between all the Value Villages, but I absolutely love brown and the tie-up front detail. And yet another one. This one is less of a cardigan, but actually like a t-shirt. I really love the buttons and this collar detail could even be so pretty layered underneath something. Clearly you guys see how much I'm loving the knitted texture. You know what, guys? I think I finally figured it out. I definitely don't think it's the fact that the thrift stores here suck. They definitely don't, but this is what I'm noticing. Canadian thrift stores, especially like the Value Villages and stuff, they carry a lot of brands that are, I want to say, very 90s Y2K style inspired, because I think maybe it's just me, but maybe culturally people here just keep their clothing for longer, so people are donating clothing that they owned 20, 30, 40 years ago. What I'm noticing with Florida, a lot of the clothing there is much newer, so you see a lot of like newer brand items. You don't really see a lot of like older vintage tags. So what I kind of just realized is that, think about when I used to thrift here in Canada. My peak of thrifting at that point was thrifting like Y2K, very 90s style, which 90s wise, there's still a lot of things that I really love that I would integrate right now, like square necklines and like thin spaghetti strap, stuff like that. But finding that type of clothes in Florida in general has been harder. So instead, what I've been doing is just opting for more common basics. So you guys know I like a lot of button-down shirts and linen styles, pants, t-shirts, stuff like that are just easier for the everyday person to wear. And most people donating them could be donating them now. They're not necessarily old clothes. So I genuinely think what it comes down to is, in the time of my life that I was thrifting here, I was really into mimicking vintage outfits from the 90s and Y2K and all that kind of stuff. And now I'm at a stage of my life that I'm thrifting better minimalist basics rather than trendy style clothes. Does that make sense? That's kind of like my analysis of what I'm noticing. It doesn't mean that you still can't find a good bunch of pieces, but definitely that is the biggest difference I noticed with Canadian versus the Florida thrift stores, at least. So whenever I do find good basics, obviously I'll still pick them up. This is just a Calvin Klein jeans t-shirt. I love the cut of t-shirts like this, especially when they have shorter sleeves. And what's great about this is that it's long enough that I could probably match the hem of my jeans without having to be a crop top. So this is a really good basic for summer. You guys know how much I love the sleeveless button downs, especially ones with the thicker straps. And this color could look really good with a pair of denim. All right, prime time example of what I mean. And with the men's t-shirts, I loved it all the time. I would look through it. That would be like the first thing that I would check. And while I still love it, and there's still a place in my heart for like oversized t-shirts, I'm not really into those like big graphics anymore. Now I just kind of prefer like bigger, larger size t-shirts that don't have graphics or more simple and toned down. Pairing them with like jeans, that's definitely something I prefer to do. So if you're still looking for the graphic tees, I mean, Toronto thrift stores, they've got you. The sweaters too. And that's kind of what's mind-blowing. It's not that the thrift stores have changed, it's that I've changed. And that's totally okay. Like, do I need mom jeans anymore? No. But I mean, they're definitely still here. this one and we got $36 for 3 things.
I can't let you go, baby. I just wanna tell you that.
You guys, 3 pieces of clothing for $36. Like, I do keep reminding myself that it's in Canadian, so it's technically less in American. But still, even though I didn't pick up a ton of stuff, the things I did get, I do like. So I guess I'll see you guys on the flip side, literally when we're in Florida, and I'm gonna quickly haul everything I picked up here. Alright you guys, how nuts. Back in Canada, and yes, it was very quick for you, but thought that I would go ahead and haul the things that I got. It wasn't a ton of stuff because like I said to you guys in the thrift store, I was just so surprised at how hard it was for me to thrift things that I love shopping for here. I wanted to reiterate, by no means does it mean that I'm bagging on Canada. Like, I genuinely really love the thrift stores there, but it's just crazy how much I feel like my personal style has changed. There's definitely nothing wrong with that, but for the clothes that I'm looking for to suit my lifestyle here in Florida, thrifting here has just been a lot easier for me. But that being said, I still did find a couple good items. Surprisingly, most of these I actually found at the Value Village over the bins because guys, okay, my experience with the bins, I basically thought that this was going to be like going to the Goodwill bins where everything was pretty much going to be up for grabs. It's the first time that people are seeing these clothes, but instead what it actually was all the leftovers from the consignment store. There's a consignment store in the same plaza. They sift through all of the stuff and whatever they don't want goes to this bins store. So obviously finding good stuff there was super hard. My cousin found a few things for herself. I literally just added one thing to the pile, which was this sweatshirt that is actually from Aritzia. It is a TNA sweatshirt. I just really like the color and how thin it is. Wearing sweatshirts here in Florida, especially when I go places where they blast the AC, is definitely vital, and I really do like the fit of this one. It's like super thin and comfortable too, and based on our weight, I would say this sweater probably cost $2 or $3, which honestly isn't bad, but I just feel like as a first bins experience, it was a little bit of a flop. But all that means is that I'm going to have to, I'm thinking of a word, you guys. It's the word when you're gonna have to try to like prove something to yourself. If you know what word I'm talking about, comment it down below. But I'm basically gonna have to go and try again and kind of like overtake this first experience with hopefully a better one. So I already did some research and there's some Goodwill bins in my area that I had no idea about. So stay tuned for that video. It's going to be like a legit thrifting at the bins video. Okay, here's everything I found at Value Village. Dang, it's been a long time since I said Value Village because we don't have that here. But this is the first piece that I got and I really love this cardi. You guys know that I love the knitted textures, especially for the summertime, because shirts like this just allow you to make something so much more modest. Obviously not with what I'm wearing, but I feel like with a little cami underneath and like a pair of high-waisted jeans, a top like this can look so cute, and it's a really nice way to like cover your shoulders and be a little bit more modest. I got this top for $9.49, which again, a little bit steep compared to the prices here. I feel like here it would have been $3 or $4. Still a super cute piece. Then the next clothing item I got was actually a denim jacket, which I know I have a lot and I didn't think that I would need more, but there was just something about this one, the shape, the size, the length. I just felt like it was so perfect. Gotta close up the buttons here. But I've been really wanting a denim jacket that's not too long because I really love the look of a Canadian tuxedo, you know, the whole denim on denim situation. So when I'm able to find a denim jacket that actually reaches my hip bones right here, I could pair it with a higher waisted pair of jeans and it looks really good together. I'm like too lazy to properly pose in these guys because it's like 4 things. But I really love the shape of it. I love how like baggy the arms feel, but they kind of cinch here at the wrists. And I kind of like that it's a bit more of a structured denim jacket too. I see a lot of really nice ways to wear this. But you guys, the price? I mean, even at a fast fashion store, you can probably find a denim jacket for like $20-25. This one was $17.49, so this was almost 18 bucks, which for a thrift store, Value Village, I do not miss your prices at all. But the structure of it was too good, so I figured I might as well get it. Then the last thing that I got for myself was this little messenger bag, and I just genuinely wanted this because you guys know that I always carry around tote bags with me, but sometimes I want something a little bit more structured. I love the olive green color of this, and messenger bags I just think are so practical, especially if you're a mom and you gotta have those like essentials on hand. I can wear it like this. I can also make the strap super long and wear it more like a really long tote bag, or I can also make the strap super short and then kind of carry it like this, like a purse. It really reminds me of like the Lululemon side bag, and I love the color too. $11.99 for this one. And then the last item I picked up because I just thought it was so precious. So this is definitely something that I would have picked up for myself if it actually fit me, because look how precious this dress is, especially for summer. So as you know, with pieces like this, what I decided to do on all of these thrift trips, if there's items that I feel like I would love, whether they're too small or too big on me, or even they can fit me, but I just feel like one of you guys would love it so much, I want to try to do as many giveaways as I can in all of these videos, because I know that some of you guys either don't have a thrift store at your area or you just don't really get that lucky. This is definitely a smaller size dress, so I would definitely say it's more of like an extra small or a small. So if you want to win this beautiful piece for yourself or for one of your friends, then all you guys have to do is just go ahead and follow me on Instagram. It's just Haley's Corner with 2 R's. And then once you're done that, comment down below your Instagram handle so that when I go and choose a winner, I can just find your Instagram handle, slide into your DMs, and send this amazing gift on your way. But it's beautiful. I absolutely love the shoulders. I love the chiffon. I wasn't even able to get this over my head, but for you guys, whoever it will fit, it's gonna be like your most perfect, stunning summer midi dress. Even the little front tie right here, how pretty. And I got this for $14.99. So yes, investing in y'all, but it's gonna be worth it. That's it, you guys. Gonna keep this outro short and sweet. If you are watching up to this point, then you guys are the real MVPs. I love the ones who stick around and watch all the way till the end. If you guys are watching up to this point, then be sure to comment down below thrifting, eh? Because if you don't know, Canadians say A all the time. So thrifting, eh? Comment that down below right now. Yeah, thrifting, eh? But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all forever and always, and I can't wait to see you in my next one, probably here in Florida.